Drone upgrade model. No, this guy just on the top. Okay. So I guess you died here. What happened with you, man? I felt it. Something. I felt it. Something. I felt it. I saw the true God. I saw someone is kneeling and it's transforming into the true appearance of an angel. They saw me. 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 The true God. They said there. Okay. They said there shall be another light. The something is their discipline. Okay. Okay, we have like two person. Like one of them is this Aaron, I don't know, Francis. It's over for me. I miss you.
This person.
It's hard to imagine someone in their right mind saying that.
Yeah,
It's
right.
all mumbo jumbo. But I gotta admit, I respect that determination.
Wait. There's something here.
Oh. Damage legacy. Unable to read data due to physical damage. There's a traitor. Unable. Okay. Our mission is impossible. Our hands are bloody. The colony extinction was not the result, but the cause. Not the result, but the cause. The final war was twisted from its beginning. I will continue my recording as soon as I find more valid information. All for the sake of humanity. The colony extinction was not the result, but the cause. Cause of what? Nativas? I mean, we already know kind of the puzzle pieces somehow. In a sense, okay. The colony extinction is not because of Nativas. The Nativas came because of the colony extinction. Because we know Nativas are human. And meaning because the humans are getting fucked by the android, they turn into Nativas to kind of like get the land back, so to say. So, and our hands are bloody, and I guess the one who wrote this is one of the angels. Maybe Raven, because we already saw her several times in one of the past records. That they are the one killing Nativas, meaning they are the actually one killing the original mankind. By replacing them with android. Like what we are already doing. So our conclusion was that all the people in Zion, or let's say most of the people in Zion, are probably android, and there aren't really that many humans left except Nativas. And this is all the grand plan of Mother Sphere to destroy the original human, the organic human, which is I think called in some places, because I guess they just prefer android, I suppose.
Doesn't your airborne squad use this recording device?
Exactly, right?
You're right.
This Raven girl.
Let me check. This is no good. The data's corrupted.
Yeah. And here I thought we'd found something useful. Well, I guess this is it. Let's get going. We still need to report back to Francis.
Yeah, but not
Okay.
now.
May your
At least we learn quite a lot, and actually this guy learns a lot. But I will not go back now for now. I will actually stay here on the top and rock a little bit. And see if there's anything, you know. Who knows? It's a bit hard to walk on this place, to be honest. That's why I wonder how this guy came up. But at least it's a crate, so definitely would have missed that. And it's a Heaven Earl Grey, nice. I mean, definitely I will die by Jandam, I suppose. But I can use the photo mode just to see how far down it goes. I mean, quite down, I would say. To be honest, since I'm here anyway, let me actually do that. Because why not, you know, why not? Maybe something like that, you know? Something like that. Something like that. Something like that. Good to know, good to know. I think that's fine. But yeah, definitely not jumping down from here. Which means I have to go all the way back. Which is okay, I guess. And at some point I should be able to jump down. Which is probably here. So let me do that. I hurt myself, of course. I think this is just the runes. Yep. So let me check if I can climb up the tube. Because it's kind of fun, I suppose. I'm not so sure. Because if not, it's also fine. I just want to check it out anyway. Even if I cannot go. Of course. Let me try again. I mean, I was almost there. Okay, no. I think they don't allow me to do so. No. No, okay, no, I can't. Okay. Good to know. So, my next goal would be, I guess, going here. I was already here in the past. And I feel like I've discovered this place already more than enough. That's why let me go, I don't know, here. I cannot climb up from here, that's fine. Then we'll just follow the border. Because now I will try to kind of like, I think check this area and then coming back. I don't know how much time I have. I mean how much time I need, let's say like this. Because this might take some while. Because yeah, I feel like this will take some time. That's why let me ambush this dude. Here we go. And killing this dude. I don't really need to go down again because this was just kind of like the entrance, I think. Just don't really need to fight you, I guess, in this case. They will follow me, but I don't care for now. I just want to go to the southwest place. There's a lurker, I remember. And for now, there's nothing much here to see. I said my goal is just to go to as north as I can. I mean as west as I can, sorry. As east I can. I cannot speak. As east as I can. To see what's there. In this case I cannot go more east. That's fine. So then let's check east north. To see what's there. Maybe something interesting, maybe not. At least there's still like an abandoned building. It's definitely more interesting than anything else here. Like how far north I can go until they say I cannot anymore. Around here, okay. So this building I should be still able to check, which I will do. Doesn't look like there's anything, but at least I'm hoping for, I don't know, a fish cell here or something. Oh, a human, you are very far away from anything. Respect that, respect that. And else, I don't think there's anything, right? If I do the scan, nope. But there's one guy. So very far away you travel, man. So what are you doing here? Naomi's Testament. Emil, what does it feel like to be among the stars in the night sky? I want to go to the colony with you, Emil. Emil. I mean, Emil is the guy from Nier Automata, but I don't think we are talking about the same Emil. Would be a bit strange. Okay, then we have this building. With this building, we have a lot of, let's say, broken buildings. So that might find something, except enemies. But you know what? I guess in this case I have to. So. And there's another guy here. You also traveled quite far, man. What are you guys doing here outside of almost everything? Sentinel 71. Something went wrong. Where do we go from here? Shit, I can't hold out much longer. I'm done for. Well, this text is not really encouraging. I mean, not at all. But I guess, I mean, if you end up in this place, then there's no really future, to be honest, I would say. So let's check the other buildings, I would say. This I already checked, but this one I haven't. Okay, anything here from this end? Let's check it out. Okay, there's a can somewhere. Okay, nice. So at least I have an objective. Okay. Where am I here now? Okay. Okay, I have an objective. And this objective is finding a can, I would say. Nothing here, nothing here. Can I go there? No, I can't. So let me kill those dudes, I would say. So, very nice. I don't see there's anything here. So that's why let me check this building again, because there's a can there somewhere around. This is just a lurker place, so nope. But there's a can here somewhere. This is at least this is what the scan is saying. So probably somewhere here. Ah, it's just here, randomly. Okay, sure. Can you open it? Is this a code? Okay, how many of them left? Okay, this can was harder to get for sure. That's why I have to use my mouse, liquid fire. Nice. But I think there's nothing else here except the can that I got. This will let me for the scan again. I think so. There's nothing here left. I cannot go into this building itself. But also the scan is not saying anything, so I think that's fine to not go inside. A lot of trash here. But I cannot really use any of those. Okay, also nothing here, I feel like. I can kill those later. Okay, nothing here. This building I think I already checked maybe, but there's one guy that's... No, there's not. No, it's not. I'm seeing pink, but it's not. Okay. This place is kind of huge. I mean, not really huge, but there's a lot of these like run-down buildings. That's why it makes it a bit hard to track where I've already been and where not. This one let me go very to the north, which I can't. Sure. Already gives me a boundary, which is nice. Because at this point it's actually nice to get a boundary. Because else you have no idea how long and how much you have to look at. I mean, how many things you need to look at. But at least now in this case I know this is the end. And I shouldn't go any further to the north. But more to the south. For example, checking this area. Okay, the scan is not saying anything, so I suppose there's nothing here. I guess so. There's nothing here, sure. So then, let's go south. Checking this area. There's anything here except monsters. Ah, this is the entrance of this place, yes. I remember. So let me check a bit more here. If there's anything here, you know. No, I think this is just an exit of this place. Which I think I already got everything from this place, so that's fine. Yes, I think that's fine. So this one, let's go to the north again then. Okay, north, north, north. Anything here on the north side of this place? Doesn't look like it. But there's something there. I see a grate. Oh no, this is one of these one of the shrine. So let me read it, because there's probably some message there. Chapter of Trial 2. Mother is the owner of the network. She is everywhere. She hears us, our voices. She does not save us from the suffering. There are the trials you bring us. These are the trials you bring us. I mean, it kind of makes sense that actually, yeah, she knows where we are because of the network. Because she's, of course, part of the network. And everything is linked to the network. So she definitely knows what everything is about, where everything is are. But she never came to save us. To be honest, I mean, I know Mother Sweet is shady, but at this point I'm actually believing she's not just shady, she's probably the antagonist. That probably she is the final boss that we have to fight as Eve. I still don't exactly know what Adam plays as a role, because he also looks kind of like, let's say, how to say it? important. Same with Oracle. But I guess also Oracle and Adam, I would suppose they are also both against Mother Sphere. Which of course then raises a question, why is he helping us, like Eve? Because we are believing in Mother Sphere, right? I mean, actually we already know that Adam is against Mother Sphere because we have like a small talk there. And when we read one of the record from Raven. But yeah, to be honest, at this point it's hard to really judge if this is the case or not. And I think with that we are really done with this play, so the only part is checking this out and going to Abyssal War. But I would say this I will do not now but later. I mean, which means I will do it probably in the next. I was stuck in this corner. So, because as I said, okay, I wasn't able to speak because there was so many things going around. But I said I will probably do it not now, but in the next session. Can you come? I don't want to fight both of you, to be honest. Okay, this was tough enough, but I cannot even talk normally because of all the monsters. Just leave me alone. But I said I will probably use the shop first, if there's anything I can buy. I don't know, ammo pack maybe. And then I said, save. And I can just do a scan one really quick. But yeah, as I said, now I'm more or less done with this whole area. Actually, I'm done with the whole Great Desert, and the next thing, the last thing I can actually do is, yeah, going to Abyssal War. And then finally see what exactly is all the fuss about it. That maybe we will learn more about the truth of the humanity and the whole scheme of Mother Sphere. Maybe it will even already confirm my hypothesis as what I've just talked before is correct or not. But I think all of this we will then see in the next session. So definitely looking forward to it. And if you like it and if you want to see more of it, and if you don't want, especially if you don't want to miss it, then please consider leave a like. Thank you very much, really appreciate it. And also of course subscribe to my channel to actually be able to experience with me together Abyssal War. With that being said, as usual, I wish you guys have a wonderful time and see you in the next episode of Stellar Blade. Bye!